Me and my friend Andrew love playing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 since we were 8. And plus, I love the spawnables on both sides. When we both got home from work, we would load up our Xboxes and play Garden Warfare 2 for hours until we realized it was too late. If you have a weak stomach, get out of here while you still can. The day it happened, we did the usual. Go to work, it was a 9 to 5, but we didn't really care. I took customer orders and my friend Andrew would cook up the food. It was going good until it was time. When we went home, we were playing for an hour or so until it was 12 a.m. We didn't really care because we didn't have work tomorrow. So yeah, I was on the plant side, he was on the zombie side, and this happened at turf takeover. I went to go spawn a pot and realized that I had a flower named Massacre flower. It was very eerie with a dark color. It had glowing red eyes and a blood-curdling smile. I thought to myself, this plant looks interesting. So I planted the Massacre flower, and right as I did that, I felt a sharp pain in my chest. I didn't really think anything of it. After all, I was very distracted because of the game. Whenever the Massacre flower dropped sun, the same sharp pain would happen in my chest. It got really bad, but I carried on. The Massacre flower would drop red sun, and when the sun would land, a little pool of red stuff would also be there. Finally, the pain got so bad I told Andrew I was going to hop off for the night. He said,
Right then. Night.
When I turned off my Xbox, a chill went up my spine as I heard something say,
"Thanks for testing out codename Massacre Flower. With your help, we know it works."
I noticed I was bleeding from my nose and mouth. I called the ambulance and waited after 2 or so minutes. I passed out and woke up in the hospital. I was relieved, but the doctor had told me that half of my blood was drained, so if they didn't get there in time, I would have died. After 2 weeks, I finally went home. I told my boss what happened, but he didn't believe me and fired me. I left home a bit sad, but I called Andrew and said if he wanted to play, aka to talk about my problem right now. He said, yeah, sure. So I got home and we played, and the last thing I want to hear from him was,
Yo, what's the black plant in my thing called the Massacre flower?
I yelled, not to plant it, but he didn't listen. He planted it, and I noticed that the Massacre flower's eyes were growing brighter and brighter, and then, finally, it shot its lasers from its eyes, turning everything into a dark red blood, shooting my friend Andrew. I saw him turn into dark blood liquid, and his guts were going everywhere. I ran yelling from his mic, and he left the call. I called the cops to his address, and I ran to his house as well. I ran to his room and saw something I wish wasn't real. He was on the ground with blood around him. His guts were everywhere like he had exploded. I heard the cops outside and ran down. I told them what I saw, and they went up. I saw Andrew. One of them vomited, and the others were gagging. It's been 2 weeks now. My boss hired me back, so that's good, but my friends and my family came to visit me, and Andrew's parents set up a funeral. I and my family visited and said our prayers. So, I made this story to warn anyone. If you see a dark flower named Massacre flower, don't use it because it will cause harm to you and your loved ones.